Welcome back to Be My Guest, and I'm still with Associate Professor Singh and also Professor and Lecturer Rungtip from Guest S3 University. And you have introduced us the concepts of upcycling during the first break. Now, talking about the end products that you have transformed, the scraps and also the leftover from the materials that we have used in daily life. So, what do you normally transfer them to?
Well, many things. It's hard to say. We have been transferring or transforming scrap into new materials for construction, for furniture that you are sitting on and we are sitting on, and to fashion accessories and stationaries.
Okay.
So it depends on the capacity and the strength of material that we receive.
Okay, but what about we start with the building material? So is there anything that we see in daily life nowadays that actually come from the leftover material?
The one that come from our lab.
Yes.
I think we have a lot of people who maybe drink coffee all the time.
Yes.
We have turned coffee waste, espresso coffee ground, into tiles, mosaics, and artificial stones for construction sites.
So how much we can add value, from this waste?
Well, from nothing to probably a few thousand per kilo.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot.
And no one would ever imagine that we can transfer coffee waste into tiles.
Exactly.
Okay, now what about
That's
furniture?
the exciting part.
Yes, very exciting to me. What
Yeah.
about furniture?
Well, we first turn these material into material first. Turn scrap into material first.
I see.
And when people don't use these materials, we try to communicate to customers. So what we do is we use design to turn these materials into furniture. So most of the coffee waste has been turned into furniture as well. We turn button scraps from button production
I see.
into countertops, meeting tables, chairs, cabinets.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they look, fashionable as well, and
Yeah,
also
they have
with a
to.
design. And
It's a must.
Okay.
The upcycled material product must be beautiful. You can talk about green products, you can talk about the strength, how much carry, durabilities. There's no way people will buy.
Okay.
And when people buy because they want it,
Yes.
they appreciate it,
Okay.
they like it. Yeah.
Now, can I ask a question about what is the importance of design then? Because you focus on this, keyword a lot, from the first break.
You wanna
How
ex-
design is a part of upcycling products.
For design, I think I don't know because for me, actually, my first step, I try to explore with the capacity of the material and how can I develop in the new way that the people never know. For example, I am fashion design and I in the field of the fashion. I sewing, I knitting, I weaving. So I try to use this technique in the new way that no one ever know. For example, I weave the plastic and I dye with the other color from not natural source but it's from the waste. For example, the curry. I dye from the curry, but no one don't know about the curry can dye.
I see.
So
Yeah, because we have green curry,
yeah.
yellow curry, red curry. You have so many colorful curries in Thailand.
Yeah,
So
I
might as
see.
well use those, leftover curries and use them, explore
Yeah.
dyeing fabrics
Okay.
with those, food waste.
I see.
For after that, when we found the new thing from the material, so that we start the design again. And design is something part from the fashion. It's easy for us to understand them because the fashion accessory is close up to the people. It's easy to touch, easy to try to use it. So we start with the fashion design. For example, a bag, household material, household furniture, pillow, something like this.
Okay.
Easy.
I think design is the key success factor because we have been exploring a lot of techniques, a lot of ideas, a lot of scientific explorations. There's no way that you can actually commercialize those things.
Okay, so it's a
We
key
have done
to
a lot,
Yes.
but if you want to commercialize products or materials, it has to look good
Okay.
and feel good. So that's something that most people don't, most scientists do not appreciate the design aspect yet. And I think that's why a lot of innovations stay in the lab as opposed to being applied in buildings
I
and
see.
on,
I see.
on people.
But right now, scrap is one of the examples that try to commercialize
Yes.
all these items in research and science, okay, into the real world.
Yeah, why waste?
Yes.
Right?
So building materials must be beautiful, and also furniture must be beautiful.
Yep.
So that's also a thing that you commercialize right now. That's fashionable items.
Yes.
So could you tell us a little bit more about this,
Yes.
about fashionable items and accessories?
When you talk about design, we have specific way of designing. We do not design from the very beginning. I think that's a mistake for most designers. We actually make young designers explore techniques first. Force them to think about what else can they do with the material based on existing techniques that they appreciate or that they want to do. And after that, they have to choose the one they like best. Which one that they like best in terms of processes, in terms of the aesthetics of it. And then once they choose that particular options, then they start designing with that techniques. And then they start exploring what the trend, the current trend, and the color trend, and how people actually meet today, what people carry today, or what's the mood of the society. Is the society happy, or is it really sad, or is it winter, or is summer? These become part of the design process based on the techniques they have already developed. So that's what we usually how we usually approach our design.
And the final of the product, they have to the beauty too, because the beauty is first impression for a lot of people to like to tell about them, would like to look at them.
Okay, and to buy the product.
Yeah.
Now that's also a new innovation, which actually, be transformed and make of this.
Yes.
So could you tell us, hey, what is this, and how do you make this into a creative and innovative design product?
This is dialysis bag from polytonal dialysis people who have a crisis from the kidney, and
A lot of patients have
Yeah.
kidney failure today. I don't know, maybe from food, or from medicine, or from how they live their life. So these days we have about 10 to 15,000 patients in Thailand that need to dialyze their kidney on a daily basis. So basically we have about 1 million of these leftover solution bags bound for landfill
Okay.
every month.
And how do people normally, dispose this or eliminate this kind of waste?
Trash
yes,
Normally.
normally they done
in their household,
Yeah.
trash, in open
Anyway.
dumping.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Which is
how
really
do
sad because this material made from special PVC, which is very durable.
and it's very
extremely durable.
Yes, it's
Yes,
true.
yes.
Yeah, and even if you fill up the whole
Because-
bag with solutions and you drop it from 4th floor, it won't break.
Yes, very strong.
If you get someone 80 kilogram to jump on it, it won't break.
Okay.
But one use, and you throw it away already.
Now, what is the starting point of having this, to a new innovative product?
It was by accident.
Yeah.
I was invited to give a talk at the manufacturer's annual meeting, in a very beautiful resort in the natural environment in Uthai Thani. So I was, presenting them what people do or what I do with upcycling, what we do here with upcycling. And they were intrigued by the ideas of how we actually turn so many kind of waste into valuable items. So basically, they brought us the material, the first batch, and explained to us how people actually use these solutions. We have no one. We didn't know anyone who had kidney problems. So it was a learning process for us. It was scary at first. Like,
Yes, of course.
is it safe? Will I get contracted with some disease? But in the end, we learned that it has to be very clean. This solution must be very clean in order to clean kidney. And there's a pouch that get the drain out from the body. That's the part that we don't touch. So we basically reclaim the one on the top.
Okay. So what you are saying is that actually, this type of material is clean and is not toxic,
No.
Or hazardous
Normally,
to
yes.
the hospitals, participants or patients
Yes.
at all. So in which products that you have used, this material and make them into another product? So what products do you make out of this?
First product, I made a gift to our friend. It's a bag, and I never touched it before and never seen it before. But I try to, as I do with the other materials, so explore and learn about them and how can I use them in the with material. And as you know, I am a sewing. I am sewer. So the one technique that I know is sewing them. And we produce some of the bags that are very beautiful for our friend. And after that, is point of start of us to design and develop in the both new material and a new design from this scrap.
Okay.
It was a learning experience because the first bag it was just a gift, but she was carrying it around. Once she received the gift, she was so happy.
Could you tell us a little bit about this? So what is it?
Since we start with this scrap from the hospital, so now this is from hospital too.
Okay, this is also hospital waste as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Because of the success of this dialysis bag, so a lot of hospitals contacted us. That hospital also have a lot of clean scraps
Yes.
daily.
And
And
very
we-
clean, I can
Yeah.
guarantee you, because some of the scrap from the hospital never touched by hand, never.
You cannot even touch it.
Yes.
It has to be so sterile.
Yeah. And you have to have a glove, and before touching them and throw away them without touch by your hand.
So actually it's very clean.
Yes.
So basically, the nurses came to see us and said, these are the 40 different kind of scrap. We actually had a board full of different kind of scrap that the nurses prepared for us. So basically, take each one and explore it with
So the-
students in scrap lab.
There are nearly 40,
Wow.
hospital waste.
Oh my God, you wouldn't
Can you imagine
believe
it?
Okay.
40% of hospital waste are clean. The
Okay.
60% that you scare of, they're being treated properly.
Okay.
But the one that, like even packaging
Yep.
with the pinhole in it, that
They
thing
throw
has
away.
to be thrown away because it doesn't meet the medical standards
Okay.
anymore.
So you have brought the very new, knowledge, I would say, and also the research information, to Thailand, also to the world as well. So last but not least, any final words for the viewers of Be My Guest about upcycling?
For me, the upcycling is one of the important solution process that you can help both environment and design for make something that beautiful and save the world too. For upcycling, it's easy to start with the one who have a little bit tools for use, but you can create something that big with try to explore and creativity.
Okay.
I feel that upcycling is a business, but it's a socially responsible business. And we want to make it work. We want people to do more. I don't want people to be kind and sensible to the environment and to the society and not thinking about sustaining it for long term. So I want people to see this as a sustainable business and come on, join us and do it. And I we are more than happy to share our knowledge and what we have learned so far so that they can actually do it creatively.
Okay, and thank you very much for your time today.
You're welcome.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ค่ะ
Professor Singh and Professor Rungtip are the great examples to show us how each of us can take part in being environmentally friendly to make the world a better place. We can start from today as one small action will lead to big, helpful hands to save the world for our younger generation. If you are interested to buy one of these products, you can visit www.facebook.com/ranraklok or you can visit the shop tier at Scrap Shop at Kasetsat University. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching us. I'm Surosha Ratanapian. สวัสดีค่ะ